Sietske, welcome to Brussels. Could you say a bit about linguistic diversity in Europe? Why is it so important?
Well, linguistic diversity in Europe is so important because it's interesting, it is relevant, it is fun. It gives us color on the cheeks if you have your own language. And those are the words that I'm using when it comes to the importance of your own language. Because there are dominant languages in Europe and there are also lesser spoken languages in Europe. And usually those languages, they are connecting people with their hearts. For instance, in my own case, I'm a native Frisian speaker. Dutch is my second language and I can express myself more freely in Frisian. So when you make sure that people can use a language and it is recognized as a language, that it's connected to their hearts, it gives more like energy to the public sphere. And that is very important because if we are not careful in Europe but also worldwide, we have one monoculture. People are looking at the same things, buying the same clothes, eating the same food, and that can be fun, but it can also be a little bit boring. So that's why it's important.
And how is social media affecting linguistic diversity? Is everyone speaking English these days?
Well, the thing is, a lot of people are thinking that and are saying that everything is in English right now. So you can give up the fight. It is no good. English is the language of the 21st century, which in a way is true, but you also see the opposite thing happening on social media. Because your own language, like Frisian for me, is so connected to your heart, you use it a lot on the social media because it's social media. It is connected to you as a social being. So for instance, when you comment on a thread or you post a picture on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook from your garden, for instance, you use the words that are connected to your heart, Frisian in my case, for that. You see that happening in Friesland, but also in other social media communities, that in a way it is brought back to life again because a lot of youngsters are using it on their social media accounts. And we as a province of Friesland would like to stimulate that too. We have been financing our own word checker on an operating system in Frisian. So when you use that iPhone or that tablet with your social media, you can write it properly also in Frisian. So I think it's a plus, it's a bonus.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.